Hi, my name is Miranda. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to teach you today how to start a blanket, specifically how to start with a chain stitch. I recommend just grabbing any yarn you have around the house to use. So I'm just going to use some of my scrap yarn, and I'm just going to do a simple chain stitch with 10 and show you how to rotate colors and switch over. So today we will be doing the single crochet rib stitch. If you follow me on social media, you know I have been working on a giant blanket right now. So if you would like the pattern, check out my website, craftymommer.com. Otherwise, subscribe for more crocheting content. To start out for this pattern, I use 3 strands of yarn as one. So you're gonna do your knot, and I always just do it like a pretzel. That's what I learned. So you're literally making a pretzel. So I'm gonna illustrate for you right there to start. So if you can see, there is your pretzel. And then you put your hook in between there and tighten that up. And that is going to be your first one. There we go. So to do a chain stitch, you're going to loop or yarn over, and you're going to take the bottom and go over the top. So we're going to do 10 of those. So that was 1, 2, and you can pull the hook through, 3. You want to make sure it's a little looser because you're going to have to go in on it. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then you have 10, and that is your little chain stitch. So now what you're going to do on the first time, we're doing everything on the back loop. So you can see here, this is our first one. So we're going to skip that one, and we're going to go under this next one. And that is when we're going to start the stitch. So we're going to go under, loop, back, loop, back. And we're just going to do that on the top loop of every one. So you can see there's loop here, 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 and here. So we're going to go and do a single crochet rib stitch. Whoops. So we're going to go do a single crochet rib stitch on the top of all of those. And this is why you want to do it a little looser when you're doing your chain stitch, because if you try to do it too tight, it's going to be hard to get in there. So you can be relaxed with it. Good to practice. And if you have yarn laying around, this is a perfect way to use up yarn. So we're going to do one more. And then after we are done with our row like this, and it might feel like it's not, it'll straighten out. So after we're done with that, we are going to add 1 chain stitch. So that's just like that before we flip it over. The reason we do that is because otherwise it would get way too scrunched. So now we're going to start again and go on the back. There's that, and then the chain stitch on the end, and then you flip over. So it's a lot of repetition, but this is what the stitch is gonna look like. It's beautiful, and it has a really good 3D effect. When you get to the point that you are ready to alternate colors, you're going to select one color and alternate it out at a time. I use a square knot and then double knot it on there, and then we'll tie it around and just basically make sure that it is secured on there. And then from there, you can cut off the little tail of the additional color that you added on, and then cut off the pink in this case. Just make sure that this knot is as close to the last stitch that you did as possible, and this way it's going to hide really nicely when you start. And then after you've added on your additional color, then what you're going to do is you're going to do 1 chain stitch before starting your next row, and then you continue the pattern and repeat for the next 4 rows, and then alternate another color. And if you have any additional comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to comment them below, and I'll continue to make videos until we're all single crochet rib stitching together. Thanks for following along, and subscribe for more crochet content.